Okay, just let me. Yeah, I'm going to share with you a couple of things, and that's because you're doing mental coaching with me, so I want to really add value.
Mm.
Now, number one,
Mm.
when you are in the coaching conversation, what are you noticing about your own bodily reaction in terms of your body posture? What do you notice about your body posture?
I'm leaning forward.
Good. What else?
Yeah. Someone was opening the door. I was leaning forward, although I have earphones on. I'm still trying to do this as if I'm
Yes.
actually listening to someone face to face. Sometimes I try to just close my eyes to just let whatever the person is trying to tell me to just flow through.
Good. How is that not helping you to get out of the client's story? It's actually very simple, Elite. It's very simple to get yourself out of the. It is very easy to get yourself into third person position as a coach. All you need to do is to manage your body posture. That's all. Make sense? Imagine if you keep on talking like this, you close your eye, and you go out like this. I mean, what does that mean?
Like I'm trying to get into her story.
And then you want to get out, and then you're doing like this. Kind of like your brain don't know what to do, you know. See my point? So if you want to get out, you don't close your eyes. Make sense?
Yep.
When do you notice I close my eye when I talk?
When you're making sense of things. So.
Yeah. In order for me to make sense, I need to be fully in the story. I need to understand how does it feel. If I'm the client, how does that felt? How is it in my skin? What is going through? I need to sense. I need to identify. I need to embody the story into me as a being. And then from that capacity, I can understand what my client is going through. Once I lock into that radar, then I open my eye. And then I can now integrate my experience with my logic. And then I can then decide right now, okay, how am I going to move on right now? Make sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. And then a second thing, as a little small tips to help you. Did you notice at the ending part, the client was asking, am I making sense to you?
Yeah.
And how do you manage that process? How did you manage that process?
I just told her she made sense to me.
Yeah.
I told her she made sense to me.
So coaching is about who?
It's about the client.
So that was a very good moment. A very good moment if you were to just trust your instinct and just flow with it. It's not about me it's not about me understanding anything. It's about you understanding something. So the best way to do that, not the best, I think the very, very fun way to do that was to just flip that around and say, it doesn't matter whether it makes sense to me, but I'm curious. Now, honey, what is making sense for you? And then ask her, so what is making sense? Okay. What is making sense for you at this moment? What kind of senses has it become clear right now? Remember the clients was talking about clearer, which way?
Yeah.
And bounce back to them. So now, what is clearer to you? So that is another artful way of really demonstrating yourself as a professional coach. Okay. Now, then another thing that I thought might be very helpful to deepen your skill I'm not sure whether you heard something or not. But after you make a good request in terms of what do you want to talk about, confusion or best choice, okay, let's ignore that. You make a good request for an outcome, and then the client says that I want to be, the client's reply is clearer, which way to go, blah, 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 blah. And then your question followed by that is, what do you need? Okay, we have corrected that. We say you can do clarify the outcome, but assuming we flow along with the process. Do you remember what the client said after that?
After I asked her, what do you
Do you
need
need?
to do?
Yes.
Mentioned something about plan. Is it that part or is that the later part?
Later part, I think the plan comes at the later part.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah. She says, in my mind. Wow. In my mind. Does that strike any curiosity in you? How would you deepen the learning with the client based on that expression?
Get her to paint what is it that is in her mind.
No, just because you asked, just because you heard me paint the picture, so now everything is just paint the picture.
No, because like what is it in her mind?
Yeah, precisely. Hey, what do you mean? In my mind. That in my mind is expression that there is something there in the client's deep consciousness that was not surfacing up for her to acknowledge it. That is a very good space to ask the clients, what do you mean by in my mind? We are not searching for the content. We are searching for the understanding. Hopefully, something valuable might emerge from that inquiry. Of course, we are not the clients. We don't know how she will respond. But I would be very curious to pick that up and ask for clarification. What do you mean by that? And in the light of your request that you are not sure, how would that in my mind help you to address that not sure? See my point? There is an apparent contradiction here in the logic, right? I'm not sure, but in my mind. So something is there, just that it has been crowded. So you might want to pick that up after you clarify what does it mean to extract an understanding, and then use that to check into the frame. Remember, you have created the frame. You had to learn how to use the frame. So in this recording, you're not demonstrating about the frame, how to use the frame. You're just creating the frame and then you're just wandering around. Remember, the frame is to assist you to lock in the attention so that awareness can be laser sharp. So the frame is not sure. And here is my mind. And that's how you do the connections. Make sense?
Yep.
And then you talk about you want to frame it. Now, in that same content, the clients added a secondary qualifier. What else to consider? I will put a bracket there first. My curiosity just pick it up. What else to consider? Then later on, did you mention, after you asked her to do now you're at the 50-50, do you remember what was the content that she has articulated after that skilling part that you tried to do with the client? what she has articulated after the 50-50?
Whether or not it was the right choice.
There was some very specific content there. Any memory? Maybe I'll help you to remember some of the things, the content there, and see whether what you can figure it out. And you explore about what if money is not issue, and then she talk about if money is not the issue. She talks about if money is not the issue, I can support my kids. So money is actually an issue here. Okay, so money is flexibility, people to work with.
Yep.
These three contents, if you're going to frame it, what would they be?
Maybe passion, maybe freedom of choice.
No, these are just her criteria. Her criteria. What is important to her? Her values, her criteria. What is important to her? Her evaluation point, her North Stars. Hey, look, can you see how these two are connected? What else to consider? And here in the content, mentioning quite a good fair bit of things that she's considering. So now as a coach, to stay true to client's agenda, what should you be doing?
Connecting the dots for her.
Yeah.
Letting her see that hey, just now you mentioned you've got some things to consider, then actually there are already things that is here.
Yes, got it. And what do you call them? What are these things? Ask the client, so what do you call these things? Your value systems, your North Stars, and whatever that is. Ask the client to name it, what she wants to call them, and then bring that powerfully to them. So what else is still missing that you are still wanting to consider more? What else is not complete here? And that's where I will bring in, what is that? What is that you're afraid to lose here? You know what I mean? And that's where you can go really deep with the clients using the framing of the content, and tie that to the client's agenda, and ask powerfully beyond what the clients can do to get her into a space where she can examine her intentions. See that? So it's all in the conversation. It's all right there. Very obvious.
Yeah.
Very obvious. Okay? When you learn to just get your body out, you can really see all these elements are already very clearly presented. It doesn't need an super sharp hearing to figure them out. Anyone with a normal, third person perspective can easily pick them out. Got it? Now, what are you appreciating about me jumping in at the later part of the conversation? What do you think I'm trying to demonstrate there?
What I'm appreciating.
What do you think that I'm demonstrating, and what is it that you're appreciating?
I think you're demonstrating a deeper sense of a deeper level of coaching, to have the client to go deeper into her own value systems on what she really believes in, and then you brought it out to her, and then you got her to be motivated to want to move on.
You got to keep, the motivation is drawing upon the client's own strength. And I think that is one of the beauty of ICA core competency at creating awareness piece, where we celebrate, we help, we work with the client's strength. We call out the client's greatness inside them that they have forgotten.
Yeah.
And we use that to sort of like champion the clients and help her to remember again. So that's the beauty piece that you can take back with you as you learn to work with your parents.
Yeah.
Because parents who will come to you, to be coach or for assistance, somehow they are defeated.
Yeah.
Okay? I work with parents. I know. Okay? They are defeated. There is guilt inside them. There's a lot of blame that they are bearing on, and they sometimes just forget who they are as an individual when they become a parent. And we need to always remind them, parenting is just a role. It's just a role. It's okay to feel in that role, but you don't feel as a being. See my part? And you need to master these skills and bring that affirmation to them. So that when they restore back as who they are as a being, a true authentic self, then you can begin to repair their role as a parents, because they are not a parents. That is just a role.
Got it.
Got it? So bring that art into your conversation with the parents and share with us the beauty that you are seeing. Okay? So that the rest of your classmates can be encouraged by your testimony that, wow, coaching does make a difference. Not just a difference at the superficial level, a difference at a very deep level.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.